screen. I appreciate that. Oh my god, Thumper! Thumper, thank you for gifting a sub over to Shrek Lover. Shrek Lover, welcome to the Hacking Guild family! Listen, you just got here, but I need you to know that you already have a home. And you will always be welcome here. The guild accepts all types. You'll never find a more rowdy bunch than us, but we take care of each other. And to expand on that, I would just like to say, I was thrilled yesterday. Sybil, thank you for morbidity love. I was feeling a little bit bad. I was aware that during my days off of stream, I was being less interactive with the community and I was being less interactive on Twitch. And in all of these places, I need to turn this down in my ears, stopping me from thinking. And I just I knew that I could see a difference and I knew that you could see a difference. So I thought that you guys would need a little bit of an explanation. And I'm here for the long haul. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 14 months of love and support and the tier 2. You absolute gem. And you better be here for the long haul at this point. You're stuck. You are stuck. You have become too much a valuable member of this guild to leave now. Sorry, fam. It is what it is, but you're part of it now. Lemon. Oh my goodness. Lemon, thank you for the 200 biddies, love. I appreciate you. And Bibble with some more biddies. Guys, I'm not gonna be able to get out emotion stuff if you keep throwing bits and stuff at my face. I thought you said I was supposed to tell Jasper you were asleep. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. Ma'am, thank you for the 88, guys. If you know, you know. And Bibble with more Biddy Love in the Biddy Love cup. You're incredible. I appreciate you. Oh my god. I feel like, okay, so I'm super, super bad at starting these conversations. I can keep it going once I get started. But I always have so many thoughts in my mind in such a rush that I don't fully know where the starting point should be. But, yeah. You feel like Tony Stark right now? Why do you feel like Tony Stark? Confusion. Where was I? I got distracted. Lone, oh my god. Lone's out here starting a freaking hype train. I thought we were gonna get away from it. How am I supposed to have this conversation now? When people are about to start hyping. Lone, I appreciate you. Thank you for punching your ticket on the train of hype. Go with what the painting's gonna be about. Okay, so this painting, I'm gonna have to explain it a little more once we get into it a little further. But it's kind of, there's a few different layers to it, and there's a few different parts to this painting. So we're gonna take it part by part. What? I'm gonna call you, Minus? Because I don't understand your name and I don't have the brain capacity to understand your name. And I'm so, so sorry. Please do explain it to me. But welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. Yeah. So this painting has a couple of different parts to it, and the reason that it's important to me is because a lot of times we get a little bit stuck with certain mentalities or certain thoughts that we have about ourselves or our lives or things that we struggle with. You know, depression's a huge one, anxiety's a huge one. A lot of people deal with a lot of different PTSD, traumas. There's a lot of things out there that a lot of people have to deal with or cope with or essentially try and fight every single day. And I think the painting that we're going to be doing is kind of about that. It's going to be a little bit interactive, so I'm going to put a lot on it. I'm going to ask you guys if you want something on it. We're going to make it together. Yeah, I'm trying to have a real conversation and people are like, have some hype! And I'm just like losing every thought process I could ever possibly have. It's very distracting. Also, Lone, you absolute legend. Thank you for building the guild with 2 more gifted subs. You have been spoiling me immensely and I appreciate it. And Bibble's out here with some more biddies. You guys are gonna make this very, very hard for me. I can tell already. I'm gonna open my pop. Paint Night Riot, no! Last time, I think the mistake I made was that I didn't actually, do, like, a lot for a background for part of it. Ooh. Wait, Thumper! Thumper, you Jen. Your water looks funny? What do you mean? Thumper, oh my goodness. That's so many 8s in a row. I feel like that's more than I could handle. But I appreciate you for trying. Thumper, thank you for all the biddies. Whoever is feeling her bid strength, they are getting bid spills everywhere. Bibble! Oh my god! You know, 88 was my favorite number. And if you know why, you know why. Until 888 came along. Bibble, thank you for the 888. Wait, best friend, you too? Oh my goodness, just after Bibble fills up the video love cup, you're out here dropping 3 more 8s my way, and I appreciate you. Trump, thank you for the 300 biddies. Thank you for the spoils. Don't be mad, he says. Okay. Alright. Devil, thank you for some more biddies in my biddy love cup. I appreciate that. I'm trying to... Alright, so far it's not going to be very colorful. We're going to be adding colors after we get the background and the base done. Pictures posted in hobbies. Okay. Very cool, very cool. Ooh, what a nice setup you have over there. So many screens. I gotta go for a bit, but she'll be back later. Sounds good. I will be here. Ugh. I kind of want to add like a little bit of color to the background. Is that bad? I shouldn't add color to the background. I know that I shouldn't. I just want to. That is not what this background is for. Titanium wig. Okay. For those of you who do not know my paint style, it is chaos. Also, I'm gonna have paint all over me by the end of this. I can see it now. I can feel it now. Yeah. I'm gonna use one of my new paintbrushes. I need this closer up here. Beautiful. You heard Chaos Knox. Hello, hello, welcome in. Finally managed to get a hold on the stream. Oh, Knox, welcome. It is good to see you. I hope you're having a good day so far. Welcome in. We are starting, we're starting our guild kind of like mental health painting today. The pre-paint version of Jasper, exactly. This will be the last time that you see me without paint all over my body today. Soak it up, because it's about to change. You woke me from my deep slumber by using the chaos word. You're coming out of lurk. Welcome back, cats. The whole white table is just a fold-out craft table. Incredible. All right. Oh yeah, I can already tell that this is about to get intense. Intense with so many. I'm gonna be covered in paint. In so much paint. Uh-oh. Don't mind me. Gotta get the corners too. The edges. And that's how we know we're gonna get covered in paint, because these edges are gonna touch us everywhere. It's gonna be real great. We're gonna love it. I maybe put too much paint on here. It's probably gonna be fine. That might be a little dark. Oh no. I maybe use too much black too. Uh-oh. My poor clothes on my hands. It's happening already. Guys, thank you for the hype train. You're incredible. Body paint? Huh? Listen. One day, I actually do want to do like a body paint cosplay, because I think that those are super, super cool. I am not there yet, but I would like to. I think I told you guys that I want to do like the spirit body paint cosplay. As well as the Attack on Titan body paint cosplay. I think that both of those would be super, super cool. Ooh, painting, do it. I want to one day. I'm not there yet. I need to work on my confidence first. That shit is terrifying. After we work on a little bit of confidence, then probably maybe we could do it. But we've got a little work in that area first. Pumping Turtle, welcome in. How you doing today? I don't know when you snuck on in here, but it's good to see you. Jasper was never the same after the paint incident. Never. I'm gonna paint on my face by the end of today. I swear, I promise. You just copied against a Bubba and found Hatch just now. It was amazing. Barbecue and chili can't find you if you're in a locker. Hell yeah. You need a Bob Ross cosplay and we're in heaven. Oh my goodness. Has there been other paintings of Jasper where a disaster happened? Yes. Yes, there has been. I love how you bring something close to your face and you try to focus, you go kind of cross-eyed. I mean, clearly, if it's close to my face, that means I'm looking here. That means my eyes are gonna go cross-eyed. That's how it works. But thank you for making me self-conscious about it more, right? Just kidding. You're tall enough to be one of the Titans. You are not wrong. Take your time. I believe in you. I appreciate you. I just realized Jasper has the perfect Urza glare sometimes too. I don't even think you've seen it yet. I don't think you've fully seen it yet. But it is there. Shit, that surely is Urza. Turtle, when did you sneak in here? I have no idea. He just kind of popped up. He just came in here all sneaky sneaky. Okay, I'm ready. It's probably fine. You know what? I'm just gonna. This is fine. It's a little less swirly than it was before, but this is fine. Alright, so far we just have a not very evened out gray background. It looks a little cloudy, kind of, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I accept the outcomes. Mickey, hello, welcome in. How you doing today, friend? You have a lazy eye that you're self-conscious about. It's only noticeable when you're not wearing glasses. When I get tired, sometimes I do too, for sure. My hands are already very covered in paint everywhere. This is fine. I need to remember to not wipe the paint on my pants. Will I remember that? I'm not entirely sure. But I need to try. Thumper, you legend. Thank you for gifting a sub over to Wiki. Wiki Wing. Welcome to the Hacking Guild! Want any basement parties? Always. What do you mean? Wow! Wow, Nerf! Imagine. Good, well, thank you for filling up the Biddy Love Cup again. You say that, but without your glasses, you go cross-eyed just trying to look forward. Oh no. Thank goodness for producing a lot of body heat. You were freezing. And after you crawled into your blanket, you warmed up in about 5 minutes. I'm glad. You've been here for like 30 minutes now. Work was quiet and socialized with coworkers most of the day. Well, I mean, that's not a bad thing, though. Hopefully there are at least people that you get along with. Double vamp canines? What? I have confusion. Also, Raid, hello, going. Uh-oh. You have fangs? Oh, yeah. Is that what that meant? Yeah, I do have the fangs. Canines that are raised above the norm. I kind of want to get like the little like the tooth add-ons to make them longer too. Not like permanent ones. I just want like fun cosplay ones that I can stick in. I think that'd be pretty cool. Gotta get a little messy sometimes. It's about to get a whole lot worse, I swear. Wow, Nathan. All right, rule one, I guess. They're freaking cute. You miss yours? Your mom had you get rid of yours when you were a kid? How does one get rid of them? I don't understand. You have a single raised one and you can't use the vamp prosthetics? Wait, why can't you use the prosthetics? Braces? Oh, I definitely need braces for sure. You have fangs and a massive underbite, so you just kind of bite your own bottom lip constantly. That reminds me of the meme. I don't think it's a meme. It might be a TikTok. Something about how to like seduce someone from across the room. They're like, no, bite your lip. No, your top lip. And I don't know why that made me think of it, but it did. You do need braces? Yeah, last time I tried to go get braces, the tooth person told me that they would have to break my jaw to make it bigger and then give me braces. And I just wasn't down with that. So I didn't get it, and this is what we deal with now. Piranha! God damn it. Those TikToks are great. I love them. Also, I was looking for a marker, which I do not have, so you guys are gonna have to be patient with me while I actually use a paint stick for this. Usually I have a marker for this. Why, no, Nathan, that's not what I meant at all. The dentist, when he noticed, fit 3 whole fingers under it and went, "There's still space for more. We're gonna have to put you in braces after breaking your jaw." Yeah. Your smile is beautiful and perfect, Saucy. No. But I appreciate you. Alright, so anyone who's ever painted in their life ever at one point, have you ever accidentally drinking out of your paint water? Because I have, and I'm going to need to very actively remember not to do that. I have, in fact, done that before. Absolutely not. What the fuck, Jasper? Listen. I used to use mugs. I would have like a paint mug and a regular mug, and I would be sitting there with like my fucking coffee or something, and then my mug of paint water. And then I would just nonchalantly grab a drink and drink while I'm super focused on painting, and it would be the wrong mug. And I would like to say that that's only happened once. However, I cannot. I haven't because I fucking pay attention. Listen, my ADHD brain does not let me pay attention to shit like that. I get focused. When I saw the comments about the fangs, I thought Jasper was getting spicy with someone. What? No, never. You got them pulled? Ooh. You had... What? I don't know what that word is. They never bothered you, but the dentist said so? Well, okay, basically, I still have fangs, but they had to be pulled down, and the other fangs below them had to be removed? Interesting. Alright, alright. You have, and you died for a few days. You were in school and they looked at you as if you killed a child. Oh my god. Did you make a scene out of it? You're working on a huge 5-foot tall painting now and you haven't, and you? Nikki, you're doing a painting too? What are you painting? Some of those big paintings, they take a long time and I don't have a lot of patience for them, but they turn out to be the most incredible. That's why when you paint, you have a pint mug and then a drinking glass. I mean, I'm hoping I don't do that today, because I will never live that down. I'm revoking your cup privileges? Well, hopefully you use non-toxic paints. I mean, it's acrylic, it's probably fine. It was blood red water, and when I realized, you just cried. Well, shit. I'm sorry, friend. That is rather unfortunate. I can definitely sympathize with that. Okay. I was taking a second to try and let this dry a little bit, because we kind of need it a little dry for what we're about to do. This is fine. You'd send me a picture, but I guess you can't DM it on Twitch. It's a large psychedelic portrait in oils. I would love to see it. You might not be able to send it on Twitch, but I would love to see that in Discord. I did one very large painting at one point. It was, I actually have never finished it. But it's not a single canvas. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 canvases. It's 6 canvases. The background is like a night sky with a whole bunch of color swirls, kind of like like Northern Lights type style. And there's two big trees. The branches meet in the center. There's a fairy on the branches, and the top canvas is a massive moon that's shining down. I would like to finish it, actually. I think that'd be super, super cool. So it's about like probably 5 feet as well. Welcome back, Dee. Hopefully everything is sorted out. Be right back. You gotta drive home. Drive safe, Kinsey. Welcome back, Dee. I hope everything's okay. Absolutely. Your painting eye is super realistic, but the rest is psychedelic. Maybe I'll post it in Discord. I would love to see that. I am not good at realistic paintings. Not gonna lie, I'm not good at paintings, but I enjoy it, so I'm gonna do it. Alright. So, oh no! I don't know how that happened, but it did. Whatever, that's fine. That'll be covered at some point anyway. Don't know how it happened though. But it is what it is. Did you see the latest Batman cover? I did not. It's so hyper realistic and you can't take it seriously. Bruce suddenly looks about 12. Weird. Just for Hush, the main reason why you'd never become a wizard saint is for the painting. Alright. Mom needed someone to vent to, and you guess that was you. I mean, I'm glad you were there for her. She's lucky she has you. It's still not dry yet. Oh my god. I feel bad. It's gonna look cool because there's a cool background, but also it's not dry. I feel bad for keeping you waiting. She brought out a hairdryer. At least someone is there for her. Good on you, friend. Absolutely. Holy shit, I love it. This is a legitimate Batman comic cover that is beautiful. And I love it. So if I redeem hydrate, you won't drink paint, right? I'm gonna try not to. I make zero promises. Thumper, I'm sorry! So let's get back into your normal character. Is the painting done? Because I'm already looking at a work of art. Oh my god. I didn't know where that was going and I was unprepared. I was unprepared. Takes a bow. Alright, I think we're okay. So basically what's happening in this painting is we're gonna be painting a wall. And all this on this wall is going to be a bunch of stuff that I or you or anyone else around in chat kind of relates to, struggles with on a daily basis. We can use some intrusive thoughts. We could do like self-doubts and stuff. All the things that you do or have struggled with, we can kind of stick on this wall. And you will see why afterwards. But a huge one for me, and something that I have been struggling with a lot lately, and I know that we've talked about it. I posted in Discord already, but it's definitely depression based for me. So I'm gonna put down depression because when I do a lot and things keep happening perpetually and I get very, very stressed and overwhelmed for a long time, for like a long period, without coping in a healthy way that I need to, the second life slows down, it usually hits me like a fucking Mack truck. So that's something that I've been working on. I've been doing yoga every day, I've been doing a lot of things, but I know that when I don't take the time to take care of myself throughout the process, sometimes it hits a little hard. And it takes a little while to climb out of it. But we're getting there. But I'm gonna put that on here. Oh dear God. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna try and put that on here. Maybe I am not gonna put that on here. Thank you guys for the love. Appreciate you. Need. Oh. That would have been disastrous. Hmm. That ain't water. But you can have it. Yes, I can. Okay. I don't know why this is deciding to not work at this moment. Can't tell if it's my pen. It would be a real big shame. I couldn't use this color. This color, I really just made black. But I mean, listen. Black works for the purpose. And I would be very, very upset if black decided to not work. Hit. I think the next word that I'm going to write after I finally get this one to work is going to be anxiety. You guys have a channel point prediction? What is it for? Will Jasper drink paint water? Wow! Oh my god. Okay, listen. Ask Lucifer, black is a great color. You're not wrong. You generally only put 10k down on drinking paint water because you have a feeling by the end she might be a bit emotional and forget she has a Pepsi can. Wow. Wow. Jeez. Okay, my pen is finally working again. It might just be because it wasn't dry enough. Alright, so getting this on here was a struggle and a half, but we have a giant one on there. Jasper, I remember one of the words and putting it out there really helped you ditch it. So last one you put comparing in a negative way, and you found since you put it there, you see it a lot less. Sometimes you don't know what you do until you know, Or as I just said no a million times. But until you take a moment to actually think about it and think about the impacts that it has, you're not going to know that what you're doing is impacting you in a negative way. So Jasper, I thank you for my other message, of course. I think I followed the spaghetti of no's. Listen, good. I feel like afterwards I kind of went and fixed it a little bit. Kind of, maybe. Alright. So we have depression. I'm gonna put on anxiety. Also, do not mind my writing. It is awful. It will always be awful. I cannot make it good. It's fine. Bumper! Hey Jasper. I love I love you for life, you precious human and friend. Love you. I appreciate you a whole bunch, Thumper. Thank you for the kindness that you always spread and the generosity. Without you in the last paint stream, we would have not had that opportunity as much. I'm glad we're great. Hopefully we can do some of that again today. Got a perfect match as a huntress. It is really obnoxious Swift trying to get quickie saves. Oh no, they didn't get a single one. Oh damn. One of them made you hate Huntress because she is the #1 killer that can be countered by 360s. But yeah, it was so frustrating. I mean, what you want? So that's a heckin' win. I hope so. So for you and others who feel comfortable sharing. So I have depression and anxiety. Those are two things that I definitely deal with regularly. I have a lot of different ways that I've learned how to cope with both of those things. But that doesn't make it any less a part of my wall. Hmm. Jorge, do you think you have a new one? Burnout, that's a huge one. That's a huge one drop for sure. I'm gonna put burnout over here. Burnout. Inadequacy? Harley, I was actually just thinking that. Um, for those of you who saw one of my most recent Twitter posts, it was essentially about the fact that I have often felt inadequate for the person that I am. And like, I wasn't good enough to do the things that I wanted to or to receive support. So, feeling inadequate is always something that I've dealt with more so in the last year and a half than I think ever. Um, and I think a lot of that just comes from, honestly, it comes from the amount of time that I spend on social media. And I know that that's my job, but it's definitely caused, not caused. I don't want to say caused. It's given me a lot more that I have to combat in my head, if that makes sense. Everyone on Twitch, everyone on social media, they all have this kind of highlight reel mentality, and all you ever see is the face that a person puts forward. And a lot of the times, because people on social media wear masks, because that's what they want to be perceived as, it's made me feel like because I don't have a mask as impenetrable as theirs, because you can always see my emotions on my face, it made me feel like I couldn't do it in the same light as them, and therefore I was undeserving. So that is something. Inadequate's a good one. And I feel like everyone kind of maybe feels that in a certain regard. Obviously not in the same way I do, but I think that a lot of people could relate to that for many different reasons. So I think that that's a huge one to put on here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Inadequacy. Well, I can't write. Mm-hmm. You are expressive. Never would have guessed. You were typing that out. My thoughts exactly. Do you see? Feeling of not doing enough. Is there a way to shorten that? I mean, I feel like inadequate works for that as well. But we could put not enough on here. I feel like a lot of times people have negative thoughts about themselves, and one of those negative thoughts is often I am not enough. So we're gonna put that in quotes. You started a list if you also want to monitor it. What do you mean? Your frustration is gone. You just cracked your back so delightfully. You feel like you were born again. Perfect. Stress/stressed, of course. I think stress is a good one. I know that I personally have been really stressed out with work recently. It's hard, especially when people who are with you aren't pulling the weight that they should be, and you feel like you need to pick up on their slack as well. Shrouded. Ooh. Harley. Please explain that one for me a little bit more. Manifested? Jesus, in what way? There's a lot of things you want to say, but you're trying to put feelers out to see specific keywords before mentioning some big things you feel a lot, purely because it might relate to you too. I mean, this is an open topic. Um, it is really whatever you're comfortable with, and whatever you're comfortable to talk about or discuss. It's up to you. However you want to do your feelers or whatever. Unlovable? Not here, but IRL. I don't know. I'm not good at this number. I think that's a huge one. I think that a lot of people sometimes feel like they are undeserving or unlovable to a certain extent. At the end of the day, we are all our own. Like we are our own worst critic, and I think that something that is super good to remember with that is all of the qualities that you think are unlovable within yourself. I bet you, and I can almost guarantee it, but I bet you that you have people in your life, that you have friends, that you have people that you love and adore who have each of those qualities as well. You might have to think about it, but I can bet that there is a person in your life who possesses every quality that you hate about yourself and think that you are unworthy for. And I think that if you keep that in mind, you might realize that that doesn't take away from the person that you love. And you might need to give yourself a little bit of that courtesy as well. Also, Snuggins, I adore you. Welcome in. I didn't want to lose my train of thought there, but holy shit. Thank you for the raid. You're an absolute legend. You have come into a little bit of a painting and mental health talk. We're having some chats. We were playing some Dead by Daylight earlier, and I will be playing DBD for the rest of the week. However, we're doing a little bit of mental health check-ins, and we're creating a painting for it. So I hope you enjoy your time. But also, how is your stream? Hi girl, you are spewing fags. What a weird time to come in for a raid. Battle stations, it's a raid. Mormy, hello, welcome in. Thank you for coming in with that beautiful Snuggins raid. Siege, it is good to see you again. Great, thank you for the shout out. I appreciate you. Y'all have now come into a real talk. Hell yeah. Self blame, you still do it? A bit less, but you do. Self blame is a good one. Alright, so I'm gonna write unlovable. Unwelcome, something that's been going through your mind a lot recently. Not due to anyone's fault within the guild, of course, but with a bad habit of overthinking, which could also work too. I end up thinking that I'm not really welcome anywhere, you know? I understand how sometimes your brain plays those tricks on you as well. Let's add it. Shrouded from the public. Specific things you would like to keep out of the public eye. Okay. We can put shrouded on here. Shrouded. Overthinking. You're forever burdened by doing this. I doubt in every regard when it comes to things in IRL, it always eats at you sometimes. Would you call that self-doubt? I'm gonna put on overthinking, and I'm actually gonna put on self-doubt because I think that that's a huge thing for a lot of people. Can you see what we have so far? So we have feeling inadequate, we have self-doubt, depression, unwelcome, shrouded, I am not enough, we have anxiety, we have unlovable, we have burnout, we have stress, and we have overthinking. I can't wait to see how this turns out. I'm excited. Right now, we are kind of building our wall of things that we struggle with, things that we feel kind of impact us almost every day. You like solitude, you're thinking disconnected, but basically for the same reasoning. I like it. I think disconnected works in many ways. I'm gonna write disconnected because I think that it means that you could be disconnected from yourself. It means that you could be disconnected from your own emotions. It could mean that you feel disconnected from the people around you. I know that a lot of people, myself included, sometimes when I get overwhelmed, I'll kind of disassociate for a little while, and then you just start to go through motions. And it can leave you feeling very, very disconnected, especially from the things that you know that you love and care about. But because you have pushed your body into hyperdrive for so long, it kind of just shuts down a little bit to help you get through to the next day when you can start feeling things again. So I'm gonna put disconnected down. Mine would also be inadequate since, as some of you know, you're trans and you feel like I don't do anything to prove it. My heart just broke for you. And if there are people in your life who make you feel like you need to prove yourself because of the way that you identify, That's really shitty and that's on them. I I've noticed that you have been much more open about yourself and who you are, like a lot more recently actually. And it has been incredible. And I'm proud of you for making that journey, but you have nothing to prove to anybody. I do understand how sometimes it could feel that way. We're gonna write it down. But yeah, I think that's tough because I absolutely see and think that you should continue owning who you are without feeling the need to prove it. Mm, sorry, I forgot what I was writing. Okay, Loki, I kind of wanted to write prove thyself. I'm not going to, but I wanted to. Mm. Lemon, have a wonderful night. Like you just say I'm trans, but you don't really do anything to change yourself. There, you don't have to do anything to change yourself. Not ever. You can be trans and you can feel trans and you can all of that without needing to. You don't need to entirely change who you are or how you look or anything about yourself in any way for you to know how you identify. It is an entire journey and you have a long time to go through it. And you can do that in whatever pace and however you feel comfortable. I understand exactly how you feel, but you don't need to do anything to prove it. That's how you feel, and you should never let anyone tell you otherwise. These are your emotions. Absolutely. Complacent, complacent, stagnant, stuck, trapped, uncomfortable, all very good ones. Yes. Hmm. I'm gonna write stuck. I'm gonna write trapped. Fear of missing out, fair. You know, you struggle with it, and it might be a struggle others have too, fair. I'm gonna write it. Oh, I had one in my brain, but I forgot what it was. It'll come back to me, I'm sure. Ostracized? That's an amazing one. Not sure if that's the word, but me liking women, but also still believing in what I believe, as in church and religion. You've never been or felt welcomed in the community and in the past church community, so basically I had to create my own place and it's just me. I guess the word, now that I write it out, is alone. Aloneness has been rough the past couple of years, especially. I feel like a lot of people with COVID are dealing with a lot of that. Yeah, we're gonna write alone. I'm sorry that you do feel alone. Hopefully all the guild love that we share helps a little bit with that. I hope you know that no matter what you believe in, no matter who you like, you are welcome here, and I will respect all of that. we put alone in there. Just one is not that I kind of felt the same. Do you? I put a couple in there because I feel like to different people they could mean different things. Like to me, stuck is within myself and trapped is situational. A lot of people feel trapped in, let's say, negative relationships, whereas I feel stuck internally with like my emotions, my growth, my process. They hit a little different to me, and I think that they might hit a little different to some other people. But they do kind of mean the same thing, and overall they kind of mean this like they're synonyms. But I just think that the interpretation can still be a little bit different. You've been alone basically all your life, so pushing people away or isolation has never been a problem for you. You're trying to get out of that, hence being here with you all. I'm glad you're taking the steps for the journey. For sure. Main issue with me, you think is the complete lack of self-esteem you have about being who I am while in person? Yeah. I could see how that would lead to feelings of feelings of a lot of things. I think that it's important to know that almost every person ever deals with certain aspects of low self-esteem in their life about a variety of different things. That's not an uncommon feeling. And that's definitely something that you will continue to work on and grow throughout your life. But I think you're pretty dang swell. Harley, I appreciate you. No. My eyes freaking ninjas always popping out of nowhere. Oh my god. Not sure if this could be tied into unwanted, but you feel like almost in any relationship, you're only there to fill some void till you can be replaced. Okay. Why don't we just put replaceable? I don't think that replaceable is the same as unwanted because in my brain, you can feel wanted until there's something else. And I think that that plays a big part in replaceable. So I think that a lot of people have that fear, especially in relationships and friendships and stuff like that. So we're gonna put that one in here because I do think that that's a really, really good one. I don't know where I'm gonna put it here. Broken, as in you just crack under pressure and sometimes you feel like you're unfixable. I think broken hit me in the soul. So to me, I think that's a great one to add. Alright. I completely understand the feeling being replaceable, but no one could ever replace you, not a soul. You're your own person. And if someone wants to throw you away, that's their problem. Absolutely. Because you know it's a pretty fun thought? If someone thinks you're replaceable, that just means that they're also replaceable in your life. Because you can find someone who has much more value and who will value you. And I don't even think that that makes them replaceable. I think that that just means that there is room for improvement and that you can find something with a higher value. Like online, I'll just go out in a public server and say that you're trans and demand the respect you deserve, good. But to your family who knows you're trans, you're just quiet, being called by both my wrong pronouns and dead name. I think that the fact that you do what you do online and you stand up for yourself is a huge step in the right direction, and I don't think that you should discredit yourself for that. A lot of times having that kind of clash with your family can be the biggest and the hardest thing, because they're your family. I know a lot of people who have struggled with that, but they've gotten there eventually. And I do think that you will too. And I don't think that you should don't be hard on yourself for not being ready yet, because it's gonna take some time and some understanding on both sides. Hey, I'm back. Not sure what was already said, but how about instability? Instability is great. So is forgotten, actually. Alright. Forgotten. Instability. Also, welcome back, boss. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll as best as I can. I know I'm missing a few. Autophobia. Wait. Harley. I'm so sorry. I don't know what that means. Can you please help me? I feel like you're gonna need a bigger canvas. You nearly made a joke if we're each gonna get a bigger canvas. Now this is ours, and we can start writing a little smaller. We can fill in some spaces. This is fine. I'm actually gonna put unworthy on here. I think unworthy is a huge one for me. I feel like a lot of people have also dealt with loss. Restlessness? Not sure if that's a word. It can be for the purposes of this. I'm gonna put that in here. I'm just gonna put restless. Autophobia is the fear of being alone. I didn't know that. I didn't know that's what that was called. I like it. I like it. Alright. Inconsistent. Your consistency with people or keeping friends is hard. Again, that goes with pushing people away and self-sabotage. Ooh, I think that we should put self-sabotage on here. You get scared that you'll run out. You'll run out of being interesting, and people will eventually get tired or bored of me. Let's put self-sabotage. I ran out of room, so I put self-sabo. This is fine. You're very grateful to have found a community with awesome people like you. I'm grateful that you're all here. No, it's huge. Is emptiness on there? No, it's not. I think Do you think that emptiness and numb is kind of the same thing, or should I write down both? Mm, alright, F and numb. Yeah, those types self-savo. Oh my goodness. Sounds like it was meant to be self-savo. I'm gonna put trauma. Paranoid? Ooh. Ooh. Acceptance? Don't know if that fits under unworthy or not. I feel like acceptance is a good thing. Would you put like unacceptance? What is my favorite dinosaur? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Probably. Probably a raptor of some sort. You're gonna look at the last one? You don't want to repeat yourself? I mean, we're great. If there's still things that you feel, there's nothing wrong with repeating yourself. We can have a lot of the same things on here because these are things that people deal with and they don't go away. They're not gonna go away between this year and last year. They're not gonna be entirely gone from your life because it's an experience that you have had. Tom, thank you for the lurk. Those are pretty neato torpedo. What's your favorite dinosaur? The Stegosaurus is your favorite dino. But Spinosaurus has climbed the ranks in the past few years to be close number 2. Damn. Gosh, you think I thought these people would be good with these words? Oh my goodness. One thing you have the hardest time getting rid of is the fear of missing out. That's fair. Um, you know what? I'm gonna write dumb. Because there are a lot of times where I just feel downright fucking stupid. And I know that it's something that I call myself all the time. I do it on stream, I do it off stream, I do it in my head almost consistently. So I'm gonna put it on here. Demonization is a huge one. Ooh, can you explain that? In what way? Rejection is the word you were looking for? Rejection is huge? I'm gonna put that one right here. Voiceless. Ooh. Disassociation. Hell yeah. Pretty sure I've said that, but I didn't write it down. I used it in an explanation of something. So checking your spelling against my spelling. Association. Disassociation. Yes. Okay. Good. Dumb is a good one. I can't even count the amount of times that I have said fucking idiot to myself or about myself in my own head. Exactly. Um, Okay, well, thank you for the bitty love and the bitty love cup. Ooh, boring or stagnant? That's huge. Yeah, let's put boring on here. I was gonna put draining. Powerless is a good one. I like it, I like it. We put powerless on there. I think that there are often times where we could feel like our existence or our presence is potentially draining to the people we care about, whether that be because we need a little extra help, a little extra support, or we just think that we're, you know, kind of tiring. I think that that's a thought that I know that a lot of you have because we've talked about it a few times. Forgettable. Oh, we have forgotten on here. We have that one. You don't seem to learn stuff past a certain point. We have dumb but unskilled works. Alright, alright, alright. I'm missing one. Where is it? Oh, I'm missing some stuff. Not sure if this word works in there, but I'll be completely open to share. Being diagnosed with schizophrenia affective disorder, which leads people to demonize. Okay. If I put ADHD, can I also put SED? Is that a fair shortening? Because I don't think I could write that whole thing out here. I would love to, but I'm running out of room. That was me being very, very dyslexic. I did that entirely backwards, as my bad. Guys, I wrote a backwards E. Don't ask me how I did that, but I did. And I had to fix it. Now the E looks like a box. For hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad you decided to stop by. What is the best Mori? Best Mori, huh? DVD's best Mori. I kind of really like Pinhead's Mori. But I think Ghostface is gonna take the cake for me. I love the family portrait. I love the fact that Pinhead's, you get like dragged into the ground with pinheads, but taking that selfie, I think does take the cake for me. You didn't know it's the time you need to get some sleep. Alright, Nathan, have a good night. Carl lads, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Manny redeemed a wink at me. Damn. Wonder if this is a gif or for real. What do you mean? Manny, I would like to take a minute to say that you have been incredible since the day that I met you, and my friend, you deserve much more than a singular wink from me. You deserve a 2-for-1 absolute double wink. Because of how special you are. Be aware, we're currently doing some real talk, so we are. Boop. Through just chatting. I mean, we are just chatting. We're just chatting. We are doing some painting art stuffs. The seductive double wink. I'm glad you like it. We should do a positive one. I think that would be pretty cool one day. I think so too. It was unpaused. Hello, is a Scarlet Lover? Oh, hello, hello. Just casually crying over here. No biggie, why? Alright guys, I think that we are running out of space for this. Eh. Ooh. I made that look not very pretty. Whatever. What did you think of the last suggestion? Too big, maybe? Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. I'm so sorry, guys. If I do miss things. The lack of motivation to engage in social interaction. I like it. I like it. Alright. I can fit it. And... perfect. We're all here for each other. Absolutely. You've been crying since painting started. No, I'm sorry. I promise it'll get better. Sometimes having these conversations and kind of sharing a little bit can definitely bring up some emotions, but I think that it is a good release. I don't think that any of this is being taken in a negative way, and I think that once we're done, because everyone's put a little bit of something into themselves, I think that they are going to... I think that it's gonna feel pretty good. You feel like letting these emotions out is healthy? Oh, absolutely. I don't mean it in a way like, oh, don't feel that. It is absolutely healthy to have these emotions and let them out in a safe space, comfy manner. But I do think that the end result is gonna be pretty good. I don't think this is a place, but fitting a mold, trying to be someone you're not to please people, to please the people you care about, believing they won't love you for who you are at your core. I think that absolutely works. I think that not fitting a mold, not fitting expectations, I think that weighs down on a lot of people. There's a lot you don't really speak about, at least to some, but others, who I know resonate, you've opened up to before. Sadly, you closed yourself off as of lately. I get that. Sometimes it can be hard, especially when you have a habit. Especially when it's become the norm to open yourself off to people who don't appreciate the vulnerability or who kind of turn it into something else. It can be hard to want to open up again after that. But that doesn't mean it won't happen. It just may take a little extra time. And that's okay. Donnie, hello, welcome in. You've come into an interesting time. We currently have a lot of words over here that myself included and people of the chat and of the guild find that they struggle with. This is my E that turned into a box. I'm so sorry. I can't fix that. But it is what it is. But yeah. I'm trying to think of a word that I could write Maverick for not fitting a mold. I know that there's a word, I'm just having a hard time putting it on there. Insecure? Yeah, that's a really good one too. I'm gonna make it real small. Insecure. You've had several relationships in the last year that have essentially taken your insecurities and yeeted them at you during the breakup period, and yeah, it's just very bad. It can be rough when people take what you give them and use it against you. Atypical for not fitting in the mold? I mean, yeah. That's a good one too. Unsuitable? Ooh, that's actually great. Alright, I think I can fit a couple more in here. Maybe. I'm trying to. Alienated? Yeah. That's a good one. Gullible? I get called that all the time. You typed out a bunch of stuff here and then you second guess yourself and you just delete it. I feel like we have self-doubt somewhere on here. Wait, do we? Do we not? I feel like we should. We do! We have self-doubt! Okay. We have a lot of stuff on here so far. We have dumb, we have inadequate, we have complacent, we have alienated, we have insecure, unworthy, autophobia, we have unskilled, we have shredded, we have asocial, my mouth doesn't work that way, but we have it. We have depression, we have unwelcomed, we have stuck, we have disassociation, we have replaceable, numb, ADHD, draining, we have I'm not enough, unsuitable, we have trauma, we have voiceless, we have alone, we have boring, rejection, overthinking, self-sabotage, broken, anxiety, loss, trapped, instability, restless, stress, PED, loss, unlovable, paranoid, forgotten, gullible, burnout, fear of missing out, atypical, powerless, disconnected. Worthless. Worthless is a huge one. What's this for? Welcome in! Funny that you should ask that. We are currently doing a painting based on mental health and some of the things that we as a group potentially deal with, or yeah, I'm gonna say deal with, you know, day to day or throughout our lives, some things that we sometimes struggle with or don't necessarily like about ourselves, some things that make things a little extra hard sometimes. But we're gonna turn into something. We're gonna turn it into something that's pretty cool at the end. But we're kind of going through. We're making these connections currently. That's why there's a whole bunch of really depressing words on here. But it is gonna get a little better after. Worthless was a huge one. That's the one I wanted to put on here too. I think this might be my last spot. If there's a bigger canvas, I'm sure we could go for hours, but we'll have to make do and save some more till the next painting stream. I mean, yeah. Xenophobia, you're not wrong. Oh, I don't know if I can put that on here. What? Sorry, I must have missed that one. We do have unlovable on there. We don't have ignored though. I missed that one entirely. I can relate to that. You love doing your art music and drawing, but the fire hasn't been there for a while. One day you actually played on the piano recently, and out of nowhere you bawled. You miss it, but it's a struggle to get back into what you loved. So you cry when you see others do it. It's an admiration, not jealousy. Each moment as comes is all we can do, and no, it'll get better. Absolutely. I think that unmotivated, uninspired, uninspiring. I think that those are big ones that we could put on this wall as well. That we won't be able to fit, however. Nice shirt. Thank you, Doggo. I appreciate that. When I used to be called Gullible, you would start singing Gullah Gullah Island theme song. I don't know what that is. You always joked about yourself, so being called things didn't hurt as much. I mean, you know, people are gonna laugh. Why not laugh with them? I get it. I do that too. I think that we have everything on here that we can possibly fit. I think that there's a lot on here, and it's interesting because I'm seeing a lot of different things this year than we had last year. Last year we had a lot of we had some self-comparison, we had some image issues. We had a lot of different things. So it's interesting for me to look at what we have this time around versus what we had last time. A lot of it is the same. But yeah, it's interesting. I feel that might be my fault. It is not your fault at all. Not at all. Alright, so I think that with that, we're gonna start the next step in this process. Oops. You kind of want to do what we did last year and look at them side by side? I mean, we could. I have some pictures of the ones from last year. Oof. Alright, so this part's gonna be interesting. And I'm ready for it. Not yet, we're good. No, we're gonna finish this experience and have it the whole way through before doing that. Alright. So, what we're gonna do now is pick a whole bunch of colors. Huh. What colors speak to you guys? Let me use this. Do you have a good day? I have been having a good day. Thank you for asking. I've been having a much better day today than I have been yesterday. I think I owe a lot of that to stream and the community and all the support. But Mr. Komodo, I hope that you are having a good day as well. You choose green, always green, forest or jungle green if you're fancy. We could get fancy with it. I accept those terms and conditions. Alright. How about deep green? Does deep green work for you? D? I also have a bag of colors. I could go through, I could find a different green as well. Teal. I like teal.